Sorry about the altered that recording just. I'm getting a bit upset about my wife. It's only been 3.5 years. It's a lonely life, you know. Anyway, I'll get telling you about working together. If she wasn't available for some reason, and I was there, I used to cook the dinners. I can lay a dinner on, I'm a good cook. She would come home to a meal the same as I used to. I always had a dinner put in front of me. I always did. I worked hard, and she made sure I ate. We used to love to walk together because we live in the countryside practically. We've got quite a few estates built around us. It ain't a village no more like it used to be. It used to be a mining village, by the way. My Facebook friends, coal mines. There's about 8 pits around here locally, within about a 5 mile area. Around the bloody holiday meet up with one another underground, about 2 miles down, someone and work. Not to be. My oldest lad worked down the pit for 4 years. He got sick on it. He said, you can't bloody smoke down there. He was turning out like me, a heavy smoker. That's why I've got emphysema now. Smoking. If anybody smokes, knock it on the head, please, because you ain't going to last. You killed yourself if you smoke. Anyway, he joined the army. He had 7 years in the army. He couldn't do till he was 41, I think, something like that. He didn't for life anyway, army life. I don't know how long he did, I'm sure. But anyway, he was in a major accident on his motorbike. He got an 100,000. And he run into he was going through the Black Forest and in Germany. And he lost control. He was 100 miles an hour. He was travelling at this army side. It was his fault. And he said there was a car coming in the opposite way. So it was either the car with the German in. He said, oh, the bloody forest, wrapping myself around every tree in the Black Forest. He said, I went for the bloody car. And he said, happily, I didn't do much damage to the car. It was me. He broke his legs and he broke his ankles. He walks now. They had to fuse his foot to his leg. It's like one big L shape now. There's no joint. He's got 9 different places. He's full of metal. His name's Michael, and they called him Metal Bloody Mickey, beside Bugsy. Bugsy bloody brute. Christ. Pain in the neck he was, and a pain in the ass. John was the same, but well, I'm going to talk about money. No, you talk about money. Money is of no object to me. I can live with it. I can live without it. Now I can. But I ain't going to do so that. Megan's the one. That's the one who looks after me now. It comes in here. I can't see the bloody crumb. My eyes ain't too bad. But when I look on the worktop, I can't see a crumb. Because she'll say, what's that doing on there? And I'll say, what, Meg? I said, that crumb. I said, if you can bloody see the crumb and I can't, you'll get it bleeding off. I've had enough. I could just on top of the head with the bloody frying pan sometimes, you know. It drives me up the carrying wall. I don't usually swear, by the way, but I'm getting wound up with it. I'm having a bedroom done, the front bedroom, just in case anybody calls. That's cost me a tidy packet. The bed was over 300 bloody quid. Single bed. Mine, which is a bloody good one. Carpet, quite an expensive carpet, Axminster. I think it was about 13 or 14 pound square yard, something like that. I can't remember anyway, but it was expensive. And the walls going to be decorated. We're going to do them. So if anybody calls, they can lie down. If there's more than one, they can go in my bedroom, which is a double bed. As long as it's 2 young ladies, or a married couple, or a whatever, partnership. And I go in the front room. If it's one, they can sleep in the front room, or I'll give them a choice of they sleep in the double bed or the single bed, whichever. They're both comfortable. Tried and tested. Oh dear, I've got a bloody frog in my throat to be about the size of a 10 bob bit. 50 pence, sorry. I'm still talking old money, you know, by the way. And I'm checking old money as well, like 5p's a shilling. They're robbing bleeders, you know, these supermarkets are. Everything's cheap according to all the readings, and when you get in there, that's bloody naughty. And fags and beer and a price now. I used to go around, I lived 4 doors from a pub. I lived straight on the road and in an old cottage. And when we were young, we was there about 9 years, I think it was. This cottage went straight onto the road. All you got to do is one step down, and you're on the sidewalk, the pavement. And if I walked 15 yards, I was in the pub. I used to go every night in my slippers, as I am now, cardigan in the winter, no coat, the slippers on in the snow. I didn't get wet, like I haven't got time to get wet. I used to take 2 and 6 with me. I'd have three drinks. And I used to get threepence change. 2 and threepence for 3 bloody drinks. Three glasses of bitter. Now he's about £4 a bloody pint. Mind you, I was only getting about, let's see now, that'll be about 1957, 58. £8, £9. I'll be getting about £11 a week, something like that. 11 quid. That bloody, spend that now getting on the bloody buzz. Pretty wicked, you know, when you think about it, the cost of living. Everything's run riot. I wouldn't like to live in Zambia. The postal service ain't very good there. I had a friend, and I sent her a couple of birthday presents, and one for her daughter. It was her daughter's birthday about a week later, so I combined the two. Never reached her. And I got a Bible. It was the Christmas box it was, off my mum and dad for my 8th. I was 8, and so it was 71 years old, the Bible was. Never reached, that was inside, so that's lost. Somebody bloody half-inched it. So I replaced it, not the Bible, the parcel. Everything was the same, 4 Peruna tops, and some gear for the bab. Didn't cost much, about 300 quid in all. That never reached her either, but I sent her some red shoes for the nipper, young Chikondi. A lovely little gal there is. I wish I could have made the two on them, Edna and her daughter. It never would have happened anyway. I think Edna was on the scrounge kind of thing myself after all these years. Well, after 2 years nearly. She even asked me if I'd buy her a laptop. Bloody hell. I knew the gal, but to me, Facebook is still stranger. You go into things like that on Facebook. I sent the presents out of the kindness of my heart. I like to send birthday. I sent one to Gladys, a couple of Peruna tops, and an elephant. You ask her about the elephant, some of my Facebook friends who are friends with Gladys Angeli, Glazel. Got about a dozen bloody names, like a football team. There's a lovely girl, Gladys is. My house is her house. I've told her, she knows it. Now I like young Lynette as well. She's a marvellous young lady. She's Mombasa in Kenya. She thinks like me, likes the thing I like. Can't think of anything else now. I want 2 specials for the start, when I don't know much about bloody computers. Well, I don't know much about them now, but I know more now than I did 2.5 years back. Josie and Funky, 2 lovely girls. The parents should be proud of them, and well, they will be. I do know that. I don't know how many's in the family, but they'll be proud of all of them, Mum and Dad. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. All of them to bits, the pair of them. Josie's got a business. Funky's a relations officer for some company. We don't talk much now on Facebook. Josie kept me alive, kind of thing, talking about it. Calling me Mr. Bloody Roy to start with. No, sir, sir. I said to her, I ain't been knighted yet, it's next week. I said, can I come to the inauguration? Bloody hell, shut up, you balmy son, Roy. Anyway, they called me Mr. Roy now. I don't mind. Funky calls me Papa. I'm dad to most, Papa to Funky and one or two others. Daddy to Agnes, and Agnes is my daughter, adopted, over Facebook. She's a lovely girl. I'll help her out when the time comes. The silly devil got us. Oh, I better not mention it. No, keep your trap shut, Lord. I take that back. I take what I just said back. I ain't said nothing really, but I'm going to take it back anyway. Don't get reading between the lines because you'd be wrong. It ain't what you think. Okay? I think I've done enough prattling on about bloody nothing, don't you? Now I'm going to go. By the way, Nash, love you, you know. I do love you. I wish you'd come on the video more often. Have a talk. I can talk, you know. I can talk for bloody England. Only trouble is I can't get my breath when I'm walking. I can talk. That's what gets my gout. I can talk for it. I can talk forever, but I can't walk more than, like we say, 20 yards, and I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'll get over it. I don't care as long as I reach bloody February 15th, and I can put 80 on my stone. I don't want to die before 80, before my 80th birthday. I ain't got any hope anyway. I'm going to stay clear. I've told him anyway. I'll cut his bloody throat if he takes me early, like he took my wife. I'll find a way of doing the bugger. I will. I feel cheated, you know. I feel cheated by God. Okay. You shouldn't have took her. God knows why. I don't. Anyway, I'm going. Good day all. See you around. I'd love to see some of you in person. That's for sure. I would honestly. Cheerio all.